TSA agents and air traffic controllers continue to go without pay. Joining us now is Chris Brown, Executive Vice President of the American Federation of Government Employees, Local 1040, which represents 1,600 TSA employees in North Texas. Thank you so much for joining us, Chris. We do appreciate it. So what are you hearing now from the employees, both those who have called out sick while they're not getting paid and those who are continuing to work without receiving their paychecks?
Well, thank you for having me. I'm hearing daily, and this morning I had messages actually from some of my bargaining unit employees telling me that they're getting close to being evicted. They're getting close to having their cars repossessed. They can't put food on the table for their families or put gas in their cars just to come to work. It's really a bad situation. I've been through multiple shutdowns, including the last one. This one has now broken the record. And it's just like, we just want to get paid so we can come do our job. We took an oath to protect the flying public and to help cargo and everything get through the system that it's supposed to get through so everybody can get their things and get to where they want to go safely and on time. And without any money, it's almost impossible.
Yeah, and you make such a great point, the fact that this is historic now, 40 days. Once you get past 1 month, it's like rent, mortgage payments, car payments, these things come due, and it's such a huge problem. And I know you have a family with 4 children. How has this all impacted you?
Well, we try to save money and put stuff back for certain things, emergencies, whatever. But if you get to a certain point where, my 2 smaller kids, they are involved in football, theater, dance, things that require extra money. Whenever, they need uniforms or they need equipment or they need dance shoes. And my 2 older kids, one of which is about to go into nursing school. And you have to use that emergency money or the money that you put back to help them out to cover, the cost of just to eat. That's a huge impact on people. And then we've got a lot of single parents, especially, single moms, even single dads that work with us that they don't have any way to pay for daycare. And if they can't pay for daycare and they don't have any extra resources, then there's no way for them to come to work. They can't leave their kids at home alone.
Yeah, and TSA agents play such a vital role in keeping the skies safe. How much are these staffing shortages and the stresses of not getting paid impacting the work that they do and potentially impacting our safety?
Well, hopefully it's not. I mean, I like to believe that everyone that works with us is dedicated to their job, and I believe that that's the actual case. Because, like I said, we took an oath and we know what we are dealing with. But at the same time, it's got to be stressful to you to try to do your job and focus 100% when you realize that you might not be able to come back the next day, or you might not be able to pay for your child's lunch at school.
What's your message to lawmakers who are still locked in this gridlock in Washington?
I would just like to say there's got to be a way, an off-ramp. I mean, I've seen it discussed, but I've seen both sides dig their heels in and say, we're not going to give up this side, we're not going to give up that side. But it's at the risk of the rest of our lives, basically. Like, we're being used as political pawns. And I've heard that phrase used a ton by both sides, but it's actually true. Like, we're the ones that are suffering. They're not suffering. We're the ones that are suffering.
And Chris Brown, thank you for your time this morning. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it as well.